Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mercy Jane. Kindly subscribe, like and leave your comment below and tell me where you are from. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Welcome everyone to today's show. In today's show, we'll be dealing with the topic on change, how to change virtually anything. Stay tuned for more details about all that. My friends, are you content with the kind of life that you're living right now? Are you content with your financial life? Are you content with your spiritual life? Are you content with the relationships that you have with your friends and your loved ones? Are you content with the kind of body that you have at this particular moment? Are you content with practically everything in your life? Or do you feel that there are some areas, that there are some places that need to be adjusted, that need to be changed? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then stay tuned on details about how you can make the change today and not tomorrow. The first way that you can change virtually anything in your life is to read. Read. Become a good reader. When you identify a situation in which needs to be adjusted, say it is your finances and you feel like you need to adjust them, find out all the books, all the materials that has been written in the past about how to change that particular area of your life. It is said that success leaves clues. There are people who are maybe doing well financially today. There are people who have been doing well financially in the past. And many of these people, they have written their stories about how they did what they did, how they achieved the kind of wealth that they have in that particular area. And when you look in the books, you might actually learn how did they do it. If, for example, it is your health that you feel it is in jeopardy, there have been people who have been in a situation like that before, and they have overcome that before. You can look for material, look for books on how to get your health back on track. And as you read, as you pour your time reading and absorbing that information, you will find that you will now start finding solutions on how you can change your life. A good book can save you years of toil. A good book can save you years of you actually doing it. You know, there are two ways that we can learn. One is by our own experiences, and two is by other people's experiences. What experiences have other people who have been in a situation gone through, and how have they overcome that particular thing? Read all the books that you can on that particular area and find out how exactly can you change that particular area of your life. Everything is in books. If you're only disciplined and if you're only smart enough to look for the information, you can get absolutely everything. So read and start yourself on the way to change your life. The second thing that you can do to change anything is to become a good observer. Observe. If you want to learn anything, if you want to change anything, you have to become a good observer. Observation is a skill that can be learned more and more. Children, when they are born, they cannot talk, they cannot express themselves in words, they cannot ask you questions, but they learn so many things from us. They learn so many things from their parents. They learn so many things from the environment by the skill of observation. No one taught them, but they learn so many things. They learn the social cues from us. They learn what is required of them as they observe. And depending on the kind of environment that they are in, it will determine the kind of social behavior that they learn from their environment. If you are in a place that you feel like you need to change, become an observer. Say it is your finances that are not going on well. Become a good observer. Observe rich people, observe wealthy people. How do they do things? What kind of places do they go? What kind of books do they read? What kind of behavior do they engage in? Observe, observe, observe. Because if they have done it and they are successful, and you will find that successful people have things that they repeat over and over again. When you become a good observer, and when you observe the kind of things that they have been doing, and when you start to do some of the things that they are doing, you might actually get yourself back on track. Say it is your health that you feel it is in jeopardy, and you want to radically transform that. Observe people who are conscious of their health. Observe people who have bodies that the kind of body that you want. Observe people who have the kind of health that you yearn to have. What kind of disciplines do they engage in? Do they go for walks? Do they go for runs? Do they join the gym? What kind of food do they eat? Observe, observe, observe. And as you observe, you will be able to get clues. Maybe they eat this kind of food. Maybe they exercise this number of times in the week. Maybe they avoid desserts in most cases. Observe as much as you can, and as you observe, you will get clues. As you observe, you will get more ideas about how exactly you can change your life. The third thing you can do to change your life is to become a good listener. Listen. We have been given 2 ears and 1 mouth for a purpose, so that we can listen more and talk less. If you become a good listener, you will be able to find out so many things. When you speak to someone, you are pouring out your mind to them. But as you listen to them, they are pouring out their mind to you. When the kind of things that you want, and the kind of changes that you need to undertake, find people or find mentors who have actually made it before. Find people in society, find people in the internet, on social media, who have done it before, and decide to become a good listener. Listen to what kind of habits do they engage in, what kind of things do they do, what kind of places do they go, what kind of decisions do they make. Listen, listen, listen. The more you listen, the more you get more clues, the more you get more ideas, the more you get more light on how you can change that particular area in your life that you feel it needs to be changed. So become a good listener and start yourself on the way to becoming the best version of yourself. The fourth thing you can do to change your life, to radically change the kind of situation you're in, is to decide. We can talk and talk and talk and talk like forever, but if you never make the decision, if you never decide that this is a particular area of my life that needs to be changed, if for example you want to learn a particular new skill, say I want to learn how to play the guitar, I can go to the internet and learn everything about how to play the guitar. I can look for mentors and look for people who have been learning, who have knowledge about how to play the guitar. But if I never make the decision to play, then I will never become a good guitar player. So talk and talk and talk, and even all the research that you can do, it will become fruitless if you do not make the decision. So what is it in your life that needs to be changed? Decide today, decide now that this particular area of my life needs to be changed. Enough is enough. You have to get to a point that you feel like it is enough. I am done living in this kind of way, and I have to make the change. And as you decide to make the change, then you will be on your way to change your life. The fifth and last thing that you can do to change your life, to adjust whatever it is that needs to be adjusted, is to take action. You have to take action. You have to decide, and you have to take action and start doing that particular thing that you need to do so that your life can change. Supposing you have decided to read, supposing you have decided to learn a new skill, supposing you have decided to start your finances on the right track, supposing you have decided that your health needs to be changed, and you have decided, then after deciding, you have to take the first step. You have to do the action. If it is health-wise, and you feel like, now I have decided I will start walking 10 minutes a day, or I will start walking 30 minutes a day, then you got to decide, from today henceforth, I will start walking 30 minutes a day. If you have decided it is your finances that need to be changed, and you have decided that every month when you get your particular income, you will be setting aside 10% of which it will go to your investment fund, then when you get the money, you have to actually take the action and set aside that money that needs to go to your investment. It is your relationships that are not going on well, and you have decided that from today onwards, I will start communicating more and more with my loved ones. I will start calling more often my family members. I will start often texting them, engaging with them on social media, or even going to them and visiting them. If you decide that that is the action that you need to do, then you have to go ahead and start doing the action. Everything else you can learn, but the magic of everything, the magic of changing your life, of changing that particular area that needs to be changed, the magic is in the action. So don't do all the research. Don't become a good observer and listen and decide, and then you don't take action. You have to read, you have to listen, you have to observe, you have to decide, and finally, and mostly, you have to take the action. So what is it that needs to be changed in your life? Decide today. I'm going to change it today, and I'm going to take the first action today. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for someday. Make the decision and do that action today. As I end this video, I want to leave you with a challenge. I want to leave you with some questions. What areas of your life do you feel that they need to be changed? And what kind of action, what strategies are you going to engage in to start yourself on a new course, to start yourself on a new direction, to start yourself towards a new destination? Kindly share with me in the comments below, and let us engage more and more on the same. My friends, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you are able to find some meaning, to find something that you can use in your life to make those changes. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe, like, and share widely with your friends. And until next time, adios, and I will see you in the next video.